Hey everybody, my name's Adam and I work for the Lifestyles team at Livewire. Today I'd like to show you 5 exercises that you can do with a resistance band. Now before we get started with today's exercises, I'd recommend that you have a little look at our seated exercise or our low impact exercise classes and work your way through a thorough warm-up before you start these exercises with the resistance band. So once you've done that, come back to this video and join me for the exercises. Our first exercise is a leg press. The large muscles found at the front of the legs and the muscles around your bottom. So this will develop great strength in the lower body and it'll help to support your hips, your knees and your ankles. Slide forwards towards the front half of your chair. Place the elastic band underneath one of your feet. And now draw your knee up towards your tummy, elbows towards the rib cage, and just press forwards as if you were pressing the pedal in a car. And then relax by lifting the knee back up and press. Aim to complete this about 10 times. Try to maintain a steady flow of breath as you do, so try not to hold your breath. Now, if you find this exercise quite easy, the resistance band, hold a little bit more of it and you'll create more tension through the elastic. If you feel as though that's a little too challenging, just release the elastic and that'll make it more comfortable. Once you've completed your 10, relax, do the same on the other leg, and then maybe repeat that once more on each leg, so that you've done 2 lots of 10. Now, our second exercise. This is for the large muscles found across the front of the chest. Take the elastic band underneath the arms, draw the elbows in, and press forwards. Again, try not to hold your breath. Aim to complete this 10 times. And if you find that this is too comfortable, you hold more of the elastic. If it feels as though it's a little too challenging for you, you release some of the elastic. And there we go. Again, aim to complete 2 lots of 10. Now, the opposite of that movement is a pull. This time we place the elastic band underneath one of our feet. These are quite strong muscles, so hold a good portion of the elastic band. Lift up through the chest, relax the shoulders, and just pull the elbows past the rib cage and relax. A light squeezing through the shoulder blades, that'll make all of the big muscles found across the upper back work better. Again, try not to hold your breath. Now we're aiming to use the big muscles across the upper back, so try to keep the elbows in. However, if you were to pull your elbows out to the side, you'll feel a little bit more work across the back of the shoulders. So that's absolutely not a problem. You can do a couple of each, or maybe one day draw the elbows in and one day draw the elbows out. Again, aim to complete 10, have a little bit of a break, and then do another 10. It doesn't matter too much which foot you use, all you're doing is simply using that as an anchor point. And of course, at home, you could even loop the elastic around maybe a door handle. Just make sure that the door's not going to come flying open. Now we're going to have a little look at an exercise that will strengthen the shoulders. Place one foot through the middle of the elastic and just pop that on the floor. Sit nice and upright. Cross the elastic over and keeping a slight bend through the elbows, lift up through the chest, Pull the elbows out, no higher than the shoulders, and relax. And again, make sure that you're not holding your breath through this exercise. You can either perform this where you're doing both arms at the same time, or you could even perform one arm at a time. That's entirely up to you. Aim to complete 10, relax, and then aim to complete a second 10. And now our final exercise with the elastic band is to strengthen the muscles found at the front of the arms, the biceps. You can either do this one arm at a time, or you can do both. That's entirely up to you. Place one foot on the elastic band, allow your arm to hang by the side of you, and aim to lift your thumb up towards your shoulder and relax. The most important thing with this exercise is to hold the elastic band so that your little finger is at the bottom. Try not to hold it as if you were shaking somebody's hand, because that way you could just put a little bit of stress on the wrist. In this demonstration, I'm doing one arm at a time. So obviously here, after I've completed my 10, I would then change over and do exactly the same on the other side. And then just relax. So, as I mentioned at the beginning of today's video, we would start with a warm-up. I hope that you find those 5 exercises useful. I would now recommend a cool down. So again, have a little look at our seated exercise or our low impact exercise videos for ideas of how to cool down effectively. Thank you everybody, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.